Hiya, welcome. I'm Aveline from Flowdrome, and this is our first gentle migraine-sensitive yoga class for the month of July, and this month our theme is posture. So obviously we're going to be looking at nice, strong, straight posture, and there are so many reasons why that's really helpful for us when we suffer with migraine. So let's get started. So we're not going to be using any props today. If you have props and you want them nearby, feel free to grab them, but generally speaking, we're good without. And we're going to start in our Sukhasana, so our easy seated position. Usually that's comfortable with the right shin crossed over the left, and just put the hands down on top of the knees and think about growing really nice and tall to begin with. So just get yourself comfortable and think about those muscles around the back supporting you, lifting you up nice and tall. Take a deep breath and spend some time letting the legs relax. Any clenching on around the hip muscles, the feet, the legs, just let that go. And maybe you pay attention to the head, whether there's any pain or discomfort today. Let that inform you as you move. It's always important, without judgment, just to let ourselves know how we're feeling today before we begin. See if you can deepen that breath any further, send it down almost towards the hip bones. And let the shoulders relax a bit more with every breath out. And from here, you can keep your eyes closed and just feel this out. We're going to get our alignment, our nice straight posture sorted. So if you find your hands on the hip bones at the front of the pelvis, you've got two bony points. This is the front of the hips. And we just feel as we tilt the pelvis, so thinking about lifting the tailbone, tucking the tailbone under, that those two front points are moving forward and back. What we're looking for when we're thinking about our seated posture is for them to be nice and level. So as you tilt forward and back, find what is that nice middle ground that feels like I'm really stable in the hip bones on the ground. From there, the hands will come back down and we'll pull back slightly to lift the chest and drop the shoulders. There are some muscles under here. Those are pulling the shoulders back down, tucking them in just like wings behind you. And from here, the head, the chest, and the hip bones are stacked in line, and that might feel a little bit like leaning back slightly, and then you'll feel those back muscles switching on. All the while we're growing tall, thinking about whether we can lift up any higher through the crown of the head and drop the shoulders a little bit lower. We want lots of space across the front of the chest and between the ear and the top of the shoulder. So find yourself there. It might feel a little bit difficult, it might feel a little bit strenuous on those back muscles, that's okay. We can always take a rest if we need to. And then we'll begin to move from here. So keep the shoulders really nice and stable, drawing downwards using the muscles underneath the shoulder blades. And we'll lift the hands up into our cactus position. So keep it nice and soft. If we were to reach the arms up straight, you'd find you're shrugging your shoulders. So we don't want to do that. Keep pulling them back down. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the elbows all the way down, almost towards the waist. Exhaling. Inhale, lift up, keeping the shoulders nice and stable, and the whole rest of the back and body is stable as well. 3 more of these. Inhale, lift. You feel those muscles that support your upper back switching on. Inhale up, 1 more. Exhale down, 1 more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, drawing down. Try to relax across the face. Keep everything soft. Now we'll take the hands out ahead of us, bind the fingers together, press the heel of the hand away and separate the shoulder blades behind you. Exhale when you do this. If you want to, tuck the chin to the chest. And inhale, separate the hands, sweep them back on a diagonal and open the chest. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Exhale, 5 of these. Press forward and down, maybe tuck the chin to the chest, keeping the pelvis still really stable. Inhale, lift up. Now we're activating not just the shoulders, but the chest and the muscles of the upper back more generally. Inhale, lift. Exhale forward, stretch through the backs of the shoulders. Inhale, open, strengthen the backs of the shoulders and spread through the chest. Exhale one more time, forward. Inhale one more time, lifting up. On the next exhale, drop the hands to the knees once again, and we'll tuck the tailbone all the way under. So we're losing that stability of the pelvis in favor of tucking it under so that we can roll back into a C curve. Once again, separate the shoulder blades and maybe tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, pull back against the knees, lift the heart forward, and you can make this a bit exaggerated. Lift the tailbone up and really draw shoulders away from ears. Exhale, round. Just 3 of these, just enjoying a nice long cat-cow. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, lift up. Exhaling now, just let yourself settle in a nice straight position. You should be feeling that posture really switched on now. Keep the left hand where it is on the inside of the left knee and take the right hand to the back behind you and on your fingertips. Press those fingertips into the ground, lift the chest up tall, find your straight spine to begin with. From here, we press the left hand into the left knee and it turns the heart space, the chest, towards the right knee. This is a rotation in the upper back rather than the lower back. So the hip bones, if you were to feel them, are still facing forward, but it's the rib cage, the chest that's moved. Inhale to grow tall. Exhale, maybe you press a little bit more into that left hand. Maybe you find more of a twist. Keep the chin in line with the chest here. Just relax through the neck. On the next exhale, unravel slightly, and we'll just let that left fingertips, left hand come down, right hand to the inside of the right knee. Begin by growing tall. Exhale, press the right hand into the right knee, turn the chest only, keep the hips facing forward. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, maybe you want to press, go a little bit further, only as far as is comfortable. And keep the shoulders, the neck really nice and relaxed. Keep growing tall, keep breathing deep. Exhale to untwist, come back forward. And now we'll do the same thing again or take it deeper. So if you want to, it's left hand to left knee, or for a deeper option, left hand to right knee. Right fingertips come down to the ground, lift up tall to begin with. Keep those hip bones facing forward and then press left hand into whichever knee. Turn the chest towards that right knee. Keep lifting tall, and from here, if it's comfortable, exhale, maybe twist further. Thinking spread across the front of the chest, drawing shoulder blades together behind you. And relax through the legs. One more inhale. Exhale, go straight to the second side. We want the left fingertips tented down behind us, and the right hand is either for a deeper option on the left knee or back on the right knee. Inhale to lift up tall, hip bones still facing forward. It's all twisting in the rib cage. The heart is turning towards the left as we pull or push with the right hand. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. One more breath in. Exhale to untwist fully. Place the hands back on the knees. Maybe you want to roll the shoulders, reset for a moment, and then we'll make our way to tabletop position. So if you've got space ahead of you, just place the hands down. I'll turn to face the top of my mat. In our tabletop position now, turn the fingertips slightly out towards the top corners of the mat and wrap the elbows in. Lots of suspension, there's no need to lock the elbows out straight. And from here, inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the chest, drop the belly button low. Exhale, take it the other way, tuck the tailbone under, separate the shoulder blades. This is our cat-cow now. Inhale, pull back up. Remember, soft in the elbows, soft in the shoulders. Exhale, tuck under. You can add anything that you might want here. Any extra movements to make this bigger, slower. Take it from side to side even if that's what you want to do. Now, whenever you're ready, straighten the spine back out and inhale, draw belly button up towards spine. Find those core muscles switching on. Walk the hands just a step further forward. Keep that wrap of the elbows inwards. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest, lift the tailbone. And take the chin and chest forward down to the ground. flattening but keeping the upper body lifted. Pull back with the elbows, pull back with the hands, and lift up, cobra pose, just looking straight ahead. Exhale, release it. Inhale to pull up 3 of these. Make it slow, make it soft. Exhale, release. Feeling it all in the upper back. It's a pull up rather than a push up. Exhale, let it go slightly and press into the hands to lift the hips for our raised puppy pose. Take a little stretch down the armpits. You could make the hands wider, further away. Just send the hips slightly further back. Just look down straight ahead of you so that we're not craning the neck. And keep breathing, finding length from the fingertips to the tailbone. From here, walk the hands in and bring the knees together. Sitting back on the heels, hero pose. So place the hands down on the legs. Let's just have a minute to breathe. And find our posture again. So think about that pelvic tilt. We don't want the tailbone splaying outwards, and we don't want it tucking under too much either. Thinking about that natural curve of the lower back where the pelvis is sat nice and level and the rest of the body is stacked directly above. Roll the shoulders back and down. Soften the face and lift through the crown of the head. We'll bind our hands now for a trapezius and chest stretch, pectoral stretch. Draw the hands down really, really, really firmly and separate the fronts of the shoulders. If you'd like to here, you can add on a neck stretch by tucking the chin towards the chest, only if that feels good for you. Keep growing tall. The taller you sit, the greater the stretch. And we're finding some calm and stillness. Keep breathing deeply, sending it all the way down as far as the breath can go. And when you're ready, slowly lift the chin if it was lowered, release the hands, and take the right fingertips to the ground once again as we reach the left arm up, opening out towards the left armpit. You can keep the chin in line with the chest. And then if you want to, we walk the right hand a little bit further away into a deeper side bend. Try and keep the right shoulder drawing down away from the right ear rather than shrugging. And use your breath to help you. The breath will expand the side of the body and the waist here. Let it increase the stretch. Inhaling, press into that right hand very slowly, lift yourself up and let the left hand fall to the back of the shoulders. You can use your right hand to take a hold of the elbow and move it a little further across if you want to. Just make sure you can move your head freely, you're not pressing against the back of the head. You might stay here for a tricep stretch and a pec stretch. If you want to, we're looping the right hand behind and clasping either the fingertips or somewhere on the clothing to open up through the whole chest. Now you might exaggerate slightly, draw those elbows back behind you, open the heart. Breathe into that space now, expanding the chest. Exhaling whenever you're ready, let that left hand fall down and very slowly the right arm makes its way up into our side stretch on the second side. So you can creep the left hand further away if you want to. Keep the left shoulder drawing down away from the left ear and keep the right sit bones firmly grounded on the heel as well. Inhale, press into the left hand, lift yourself up. The right hand falls between the shoulders and the left hand can help to move that elbow further along. Maybe you internally rotate the left arm and hold onto the fingertips or the clothing. Puff up the chest now, really lift it up tall. Think about breathing into the heart space. Seeing how much air you can take in, expanding the lungs. Let it all go. Exhale, very gently unthread the fingers from each other and let the arms drop down. Let them just land on the legs for a moment. And once again, maybe you have a little roll of the shoulders, a little reset. And we'll take that cactus motion we had at the beginning, so reaching the arms up, but keeping the shoulders drawing down really nice and soft in the elbows. Exhale, pull those elbows down, but we'll take it into a different motion as well. So inhale, interlace the fingers, push them away. Exhale, round through the upper back, maybe tuck chin to chest. Inhale, separate palms, open out wide, lift the heart, maybe exaggerating a little bit. Exhaling to release, inhaling to reach up. Exhale, draw down. Inhale to release. Interlace fingers, exhale, press them away, separate shoulder blades, maybe tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, separate the hands, sweep them back, lift the chest. One more of these. Exhaling to release it, inhaling to reach up. Exhale, draw down. Inhale, release. Interlace fingers, exhale, press away. Inhale, separate fingers and sweep back. Exhale, once again, the hands come forward, lean the weight into those hands so that we cross the left shin over the right and walk back to sit in our Sukhasana in our uncomfortable, unnatural seat. So with the legs the opposite way to the way we began. Now sit up tall from here. Once again, let's just have a moment to settle in. Breathe deeply. Let the shoulders relax and think about that posture. Have you got a little arch in the lower back? Have you got stable pelvic bones? And is everything else stacked on top? Now we'll twist again. So left hand to right knee if that's comfortable, and then right hand behind you with the fingers pressing into the ground. Inhale, lift up tall, begin by just looking forward, and then exhale, press the left hand into the right knee. Let's take that twist just like we did before. It's the rib cage turning rather than the lower back. You can deepen with every breath if you want to, but don't push any further than is comfortable. On the exhale, release the right hand and let yourself come into a big side bend. So the left hand is still on the right knee, but we're reaching the right arm up and over. Keep drawing the right sitting bones, the right pelvic bones towards the ground. Inhale, very slowly reach up, face forward once again. The right hand crosses over to place on the left knee. And maybe we tuck that chin to the chest, find our C curve, round through the back. Inhale, pull back on the hands. We take it straight to the second side. Keep the right hand on the left knee. The left hand comes back and behind, pressing into the ground. And very slowly exhale, pressing into the right hand, twist. You can keep soft in every part of the body that's not working here. So the face, the neck, the shoulders, and the legs. One more inhale. Exhale, release the left hand, bend in the right arm and reach over into your side bend. This doesn't have to go very far, but you can use the pull of the right hand against the left knee to help you. Open out towards the left armpit. Keep drawing the left sitting bones down as well. Exhale very slowly, rise up, face forward, the right hand falls down against the right knee, and once again you can tuck the chin to the chest or keep it lifted, separate the shoulder blades, and inhale, release those arms, place them back their right way around on the legs and lift up tall, sit up tall. And this time we're just going to hold our Sukhasana just for a little while. Getting familiar with the feeling of strengthening our posture, and that might involve the muscles getting a little bit tired. That is okay. Remember that you can take a break if you want to, but it's by challenging them that we get a little bit stronger. So root down through the hips. Find that gentle sense of leaning back and the little arch of the lower back there as well. Spread across the shoulders. Let there be lots of space between the ears and the shoulders, and the hands are just resting. All you need to do here is think about your breath. And if you find that you're slouching, challenge yourself to lift back up. We'll hold this for 10 rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you're breathing out through the mouth like me, getting a bit of relief. With each exhale, let something go, especially tension in the legs, or if the mind begins to wander, let it melt away. Halfway through our Sukhasana now. Are you still sitting up tall? Let the mind just be still. 2 more breaths now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now for the next inhale, the hands will come by the sides of the body and we extend the legs out. Staff pose, so we activate everything at the front of the body, beginning by drawing the toes in. You can keep a bend in the knees if you want to. If not, we're thinking about pressing the knees towards the ground and lifting up really, really, really tall. Pressing into the hands. If you can get your hands flat on the ground, do. Otherwise, it's fingertips. And then maybe tucking the chin to the chest. Staff pose. How tall and straight can you make your spine while also activating the legs? 3 more rounds of breath here. This is challenging. Keep going. One more inhale. Exhale, release it. Let the hands come back behind you. The fingers are facing the toes, and then we point those toes further down. Lift up the chest, inhale, really puff up the chest and press into the hands. This might be where you stay. If you want to, if you're feeling strong, we squeeze the hips and we lift them up. Squeeze the glutes, I mean. Lifting up into our reverse plank. Exhale, let it come down, but bend your knees and sit down further into the middle of the mat. Hold onto the backs of the knees and very slowly roll your way down. Lying all the way down, let everything go. Maybe have a little rock from side to side. Take big deep breaths. Let the head settle in this new position. And then whenever you're ready, let those knees fall to the left-hand side together. Maybe you place the left hand on top of them if that feels comfortable. And the right shoulder is firmly grounded. You could extend the right arm, maybe cactus it if you've not got much space. And just breathe. And let the feet, the hands slide wherever they want to go. We're looking to decompress here. There's nothing to resist, no tension to hold. Just melt into your twist. Thinking about the right shoulder grounded and the knees grounded. Catch your breath and slow everything down. On your next inhale, whenever you're ready, very gently roll the hips back down onto the mat. Take the knees into the chest with you. Have a moment squeezing the knees in. Once again, maybe you rock, if that feels good. And then let those knees fall to the right. Grounding through the left shoulder, maybe you're extending or cactusing the arm. And you can place the right hand on top of the knees if you want to, but try to let it all relax. Let the feet slide wherever they want to go. And take a mental scan through the whole body. Is there anything that's gripping or clenching you can just let go of? Especially around the back, around the spine and the torso. It's been working so hard. All of those muscles that support the posture can just have a moment to relax now. Let your head be heavy into the ground. Neck muscles relaxing. On that next inhale, very slowly roll the hips back once again. And now we'll take the soles of the feet together and let them fall down. The further away from the body, the easier this is of a stretch on the hips, so adjust accordingly. And the knees are falling outwards. This is our Baddha Konasana, but it's Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined, bound angle. And then for a little chest, armpit, tricep opening, you can hold onto the forearms and let them lie above the head. So the whole front of the body is just opening up now. And this is the opposite of what it feels like when we're hunched, especially when we're sat down. Let's just enjoy it with some deep breaths. Let everything fall away from the center line of the body. And think about the support of the ground. Just melt into it. And then maybe you stay here for longer. Whenever you're ready for it, we'll find our Shavasana, our final rest. And for that, maybe you take the legs down long, straight, and release the arms by your sides with the backs of the palms on the ground. Keep that same focus though. The whole front of body is spread, it's rolling away from the middle. The shoulders, the hip bones, the feet, the hands, just falling outwards. And you're supported and nicely aligned. Thank you for joining us today. We hope that you'll be coming with us for the whole month of classes focused on posture. I'll see you very soon.